Good evening, all of you. Today we are going to discuss about the partly condition that link to the export and forward market with the international market. The the poorest from the arbitrage in the international financial market is the interest rate partly. The interest rate partly is line is established the break-even line where the return on a foreign currency and invest in market covered against the exchange rate risk. And also the international officer established the break-even line between the investment in foreign securities where the exposure to the currency risk is not covered. International parties are concerned with the relationship between the values of two or more countries and the respective economic conditions. In these countries, there are three types of investment partly conditions. First one is purchasing power partly. Second one is covered interest rate partly. And also third one is the international fiscal effect partly. Now I like to talk about the anymore. So we have collected the daily foreign exchange data for New Zealand dollars, Indian dollars, European euro, and the Thailand dollar for the period from the 1st January 2018 to 31st December 2020. After all, based on the spot exchange rate as the 1st January 2017, we estimated the expected exchange rates for each 6 month period using the property party E and the IFP, and we compose the estimated spot exchange rate with corresponding actual rates. Now I like to invite Vishmita to continue our presentation.
Thank you, Chamat. I'm talking about purchasing power parity. Purchasing power parity is an economic theory that allows the comparison of purchasing power of various world currencies to one another. It is a theoretical exchange rate that allows you to buy the same amount of goods and services in every country. Basically, there are two forms of purchasing power parity. First one is absolute form of purchasing power parity, and second one is relative form of purchasing power parity. Let's talk about absolute form of purchasing power parity. The absolute form of purchasing power parity predicts the prices levels will be the same across countries. Recall the law of one price states that the same products will have the same price everywhere. The absolute form of purchasing power parity applies the same logic to all prices in the country. Basically, it predicts that the cost of living across countries should be the same. Then let's talk about relative form of purchasing power parity. Relative form of purchasing power parity considers about the market imperfections such as transportation cost, traffic, etc. Due to these imperfections, the prices of the same basket of products in different countries will not necessarily be the same when measured in a common currency, but the rate of change in the price of the basket should be similar when measured in a common currency. Let's see the predict exchange rate movements. When we consider the euro news in this diagram, when we consider euro, New Zealand dollar, and New Taiwan dollar against US dollar, we can see those currencies have been appreciated against US dollar, and US dollar has been depreciated. But in Indian rupee, we can see Indian rupees has been depreciated against US dollar, and the US dollar has been appreciated in this period. Also, we have mentioned here some forecasted exchange rate for upcoming 3 years from 2018. So you can see in this slide our forecasted exchange rate for upcoming 3 years. So I would like to pass over Nipuni to continue this. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishmita. So, international fisher effect. So, the relationship between the country's international nominal interest rate and inflation rate commonly we refers to as the international fisher effect. So here we take four currencies. These are Euro, New Zealand dollars, Taiwan dollars, and Indian rupees. So where we assume that the home currency as the USD. So when we consider about the euro, it will appreciate by 1.249 against the USD. And we consider about the New Zealand dollar, it will appreciate by 1.75% against the USD. Further, Taiwan dollar, it will appreciate by 1.4% against the USD. Indian rupee, it will depreciate over 2.122% against the USD. So, as a conclusion, we can say the euro, New Zealand, and the Taiwan dollar, these currencies appreciates against the home currency. But when we consider about the Indian rupee, it will depreciate against the USD. So over to you, Nilo.
Thank you, Rishini. Now I am ready to talk reason for exchange difference. We forecasting exchange rates on several assumptions. So our forecasting exchange rates and actual exchange rates will be different. These are the reasons for exchange rate difference. Interest rate, inflation, current account deficit, public debates, terms of the trade policy, stability, and economic performance, decisions, speculation. As an example, in the current world, in COVID-19 pandemic, so rupee is depreciated very rapidly. So our government is make a policy to stop import vehicle. Because of because of these policies, forecasting exchange rate and actual exchange rate will be different. Because of that different reasons, because of that difference between currencies make arbitrage opportunity. When we talk about 2018, euro and New Zealand dollar, has arbitrage opportunity. As example, when investor can buy New Zealand dollar and sell it to euro, and he can make $0.5 profit. These are the that analysis about arbitrage opportunities that here some are made. Now I like to pass over the presentation to Sasanka to make our conclusion.
Thank you, Nelu. And also we will get the overall idea regarding international parity conditions. International parities are concerned with the relationships between the values of two or more currencies and the respective economic conditions in these current countries, and the way in which these relationships respond to the change in economic conditions in these countries. International parities are important since the evaluation in terms of economic situations and cross-border arbitrage may be possible when they are violated. The purchasing power parity theory focuses on the relationship between the inflation rate differential and future exchange rate movement. The international Fisher effect focuses on the interest rate differential and future exchange rate movement. The main objective of this report is to investigate the existence of parity conditions. In here, we focus the four currencies that are New Zealand dollar, Indian rupee, European euro, and Taiwan dollar. And also we collected historical daily foreign exchange rate data for selected currencies for the period starting from 1st January 2018 to 31st December 2020, and also assume that interest rate and inflation rate were not changed during the next period from January 2018. Based on the spot exchange rate of selected currencies as at 1st January 2018, we estimated the expected exchange rate for next 6-month period using the purchasing power parity and the international Fisher effect. Conclude that we can say that only Indian rupee has decreased in exchange rate for next 6 semi-annual period. Compared our estimated spot exchange rate with corresponding actual rates when we identify the interest rate, inflation, current account deficit, economic performance, precision and speculation are affected to difference between real rates and estimated exchange rate. After that, we identified any arbitrage or speculation opportunity for each year in this case. In the course of making a profit, arbitrage traders enhance the efficiency of the financial markets. We come to end up this presentation. Thank you all of you.